Hi, Alex. So this is MockMouse. So MockMouse is our product which basically helps you test your applications in plain English. So think of this like a cursor but for your QA. Just write your test in plain English and MockMouse will go spin up your application instance, test like a proper QA tester, like a real human being, and give you functionality test results back. This saves a lot of time as a developer, wherein we like have to usually go and test our software, go do every manual click, see if it's working properly, and then after doing all of that, we don't get performance results properly. We don't, we miss some edge cases, etc., etc. But how about we deploy an AI agent to do that? So that's what MockMouse actually does. So let's get into the demo of this. So I have a project running over here, which is Loss Run AI. So what I'm doing is I am, you know, building this product in Next.js, have a lot of loss runs against agents and against carriers, etc., etc. I'm building this out, and at this stage of product, I want to test if sign in flow works properly. So I've already copy pasted uh, prompt over to save our time, and I will put in the URL of this loss run. I'm turning it on local 3000, and I can start streaming the test. Now you can see this spins up a test, and you get all the events over here live. So it generates executable steps out of the steps out of the plain English that you gave, it generates a proper thing. And then if you go here, you can see all of the proper steps which are happening in the browser and you get all the proper logs. You can see stats, you can see the connection status, you can see what's the current activity happening and all the live events of what's going on. And now if I go to Lost Run, this is a Chromium session spun up by browser use. We are using browser use under the hood to do this complete end-to-end test agentic flow. So this is it. It detects everything, and we get all the live events over here. So it locates email fields, username fields, all of that happens with the help of browser use. It analyzes the page, decides the next actions, etc., etc., and then actions will be prompted. Perfect. So AI analyzes complete page, then types in the creds that I gave in the test, plain test. It decides next action. After that will be the password input. And we can also see the test being executed right in front of our eyes. This happens on server, so it's fine if this thing, if we close our client, if we change our tabs, etc., etc. Since this thing happens on server, we don't have to worry about it. We just get the logs of what's happening over here. And since we are currently running it on local, we get to see this like this. But if it's on server, we do get a proper session recording of how the test was performed. So it will sign in, and then it will see that the dashboard was loaded, and hence it verifies the test as complete. Yep, click the login button, test status is updated, decides the next action, and then you should see that it marks it as verified. Yep, here is the dashboard. Perfect. So now you can see total events, AI decisions, and perfect. Verifies the login or check for authentication confirmation. The test is complete, and here we go. This was the entire flow of running MockMouse, like just defining a test in plain English, and then it will just go test everything and then come back. So we just took a small example of login for our demo purposes. Thank you so much. This was team at Galax.